What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 7. Now, apologies that this is late. I did warn you guys last year. I don't know where the year's gone. I did warn you guys last week. I don't know if I said why too much, but I was invited to the Brit Awards, and given that I stay in Glasgow and the Brit Awards were in London, it meant it was a bit more than just a Saturday night out for me. So I had to be so far ahead, and then train, dog sitter, getting there, hotel, and just everything. So we actually stayed down for an extra day, and we went to the Harry Potter studio in London, which was so good. If you guys don't know, a couple of years ago reacted to Harry Potter with my husband over on Suzy and Stijo, and I fell in love with it. Oh, it was so good. I can't believe that I didn't grow up with that, and I'm happy that I've seen it now. I love it now, but I wish I saw it so long ago. So getting to go to the studio and actually stand exactly where they filmed a lot of the scenes, it was just perfect. However, I am here now, I am back, and I have a lot of catching up to do this week with my weekly shows. Let's just talk about something really quick. I don't like to be negative, or shall I say, I'm not being negative, but I don't tend to focus on negative too much because it's not a good feeling. You know, we don't like it. But the voice actor, okay, in the last episode, there was a lot of comments talking about the voice actor for the bad guy. I forget his name because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just so in the zone with everything that was going on. But they hired somebody who wasn't very qualified, I guess, to be a VA. I'm not saying that you're not qualified to be a VA. That's not what I'm trying to say. But somebody that maybe just doesn't have lots and lots of experience at the moment. And it did show. I agree with the comments on that. I didn't know at first if it was to do with the mix. So when I was watching it, I didn't say anything because there was a lot more other things happening. But I do remember thinking, that's weird. The quality over when this person is talking is weird. And what I mean by that is I felt like it was mixed weird. Almost like, was the music too loud? I couldn't really hear him. I couldn't hear what he was saying so well. And then after that, I just kind of forgot all about it because the episode was banging, right? It was so good. And then I went to my comment section and I was like, oh, okay, it wasn't just me. So yeah, that, I guess in that respect, that's kind of like the first time that I've maybe felt an issue with solo leveling. Usually it's absolutely fine and there's no issues whatsoever. So I just want to say that I saw your comments talking about it, and yeah, I think I'm pretty much with you guys. Something was definitely a miss, whether it was a lack of experience or if it was to do with the mix of the show. Maybe it was the mix of the show and they were changing it because they didn't think it was as good. I don't know. I'm not here to judge that kind of things, but I do feel like something wasn't quite right with it. Anyways, we're back with solo leveling. If you wish to watch this unedited, you can do over on my website, suzylu.co.uk, or my Patreon, Suzy Lu Official. All the links are always in the description of all of my videos. And with that, episode 7, I'm so happy to be back. Let's go.
Whoa, look over there! Guildmaster Beck from the White Tigers! And Jongin Choi from the Hunters Guild!
Now, I would say that when I was at the Brits, this is kind of what happened to me. That's not true.
Are the two of you here to recruit Min Sung Lee?
Who the hell is Min Sung Lee?
He's not the reason I'm here, so I have no comment.
As I understand it, Mr. Lee has already signed a contract with the Reaper Guild.
Wait, was that the guy that was in the car at the end of the last episode? Because we had never seen him before.
Heard some news, by the way, about how the Hunters Guild ran into a little trouble with a near S-rank gate.
It wasn't too bad, especially not compared to the Red Gate that claimed a rookie A-rank leader from the White Tigers.
Yo, hey, come on now. No need to be sassy. Especially when people are dying.
He saved our asses too. Plus that raid left us down in A rank.
So you want to fill that spot with an S-rank? Sounds like you're looking to start a war.
You're one to talk.
Why are people like this? Like, at the end of the day, we have these weird-ass dungeons in our world, and all you guys care about is your guilds? Like, come on.
I told you, I don't give a damn about Mean Sung or whatever the hell his name is.
All right, sorry I asked. Jeez, don't bite my head off.
That's a whole lot of people. Hell's going on?
It's a funny old world because I genuinely believe that this is what it would be like. Even if we had these dungeons that were appearing and only specific people could actually go into them to help us, you know fine that there would be people out there to profit from all of this, you know? It becomes a situation where that is more important than actually figuring everything out and maybe saving some lives as well.
Check it out. It's Mean Sung's press conference.
Oh, you mean that actor guy?
Apparently, he's like a total playboy.
Yeah, they call him.
Did you hear that?
Killer.
Everyone is so obsessed with this guy.
I, Mean Sung Lee, recently awakened as a hunter. And today is the day of my assessment. I've struggled with this decision from the moment I awakened. But now I've finally made up my mind to bravely confront my destiny head on.
I hope he's an E rank. That would be so funny, just given the fact that, like, he's so self-righteous about himself.
I've already gotten my A rank. My contract with the Reapers is only for 2 years. I'll dabble in hunting long enough for people to forget all about my scandals, and after that, leverage my A rank status to push my acting career back into the spotlight.
I mean, maybe you should just focus on being a better person, and then you might not have so many scandals, and anyway, you're only an A rank. Boo.
How could this idiot be so oblivious?
You can't go in through this entrance. Now get out of here.
I'm afraid that isn't your decision to make.
Oh, German, go!
Maybe you should, like, realize who you're talking to there.
I seem to recall asking you to refrain from holding a press conference at this hour.
Well, I just...
This way. Come along with me, Hunter Son.
Damn! No one cares about you.
I'll be right back. I need to confer with the association.
Someone's ego just took a massive hit.
You gotta know who I am, right? A single word from me and you're out of a job, my guy.
Sorry to say, but I don't recognize you at all. And if you insist on trying to get in, I'll have to remove you from the premises.
Ah! This poor guy. Damn, he really thinks he can just talk his way into and out of situations.
The prospect of the first S-rank hunter to appear in 2 years has piqued their interest.
I mean, yeah, there is that, but it's the fact that he was an E rank.
Manager Wu has given me detailed reports of your abilities. You aren't going to hold out on us, are you?
Right. Guess the cat's out of the bag at this point.
I was about to say, actually, always totally holding back here, which could be a smart thing to do, but given that they know or they saw a lot of things, then...
Unbelievable!
His magic power is tremendous.
That's enough to overwhelm even me. Is this guy for real? He continues to astound me.
Listen, okay, just stay on his good side, and you'll probably be fine. He's not turned heel, at least not yet.
I'd like to congratulate you on becoming an S-rank hunter. I'm looking forward to seeing what you decide to do with that strength. I have high hopes for you.
I'm just kind of glad that he does still seem to have a lot of freedom. I was honestly expecting people to just try and hold him down, but that doesn't seem to be what's going on here.
Sorry, guys, but I've got some errands to run right now.
Wait, not there.
Huh? Not where?
Hey, Gina.
Yeah, isn't that your brother?
Your brother popped up on the stream. What?
Dr. Sun, over here, please. Congratulations. How do you
Oh my god! That is not how we wanted this news to break.
Hunter Sung has been officially recognized as S-rank. There has been no certified announcement yet. It seems his S-rank status has been confirmed in the association's database.
She's so sweet, honestly. Oh man, I don't know how good the news is for this though, because he's lied to a lot of people.
An S-rank!
No, wait! But this was my press conference!
Yeah, but unfortunately you're only an A rank, and that's kind of boring, and you know.
I can't accept. There's still something I gotta do on my own. And to do it, I need to keep fighting, get even stronger than I am now. Joining an organization would only complicate things.
I mean, at the end of the day, he said that you guys are like brothers, okay? Trust him.
I had every intention of letting Jin Sung run this operation. But then you came in and begged me for a chance. And despite all your extravagant claims, you have accomplished nothing. And now you want to run off and work somewhere else?
Please be nicer to him. He's like one of my favorite characters.
I'm sorry, Father. I've made up my mind. I'm going to follow Hunter Sung.
And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
I see. Then you had best be prepared for the consequences.
Wait, you're seriously talking to him like that? I tell you what though, I would happily be with Jinwoo. Do you know what I mean? Because he would go to town for Jinho. He would.
He moved so fast my eyes couldn't track him. He's even stronger than he was before. How is that possible?
I think that's the problem though. Like, obviously they don't really have a full understanding of who he is and how he works, which I'm glad.
These might be just what you're looking for. A cape you can wear on top of your clothes, and a ring that's easy to equip.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And they should be well within your budget at these prices.
Oh, could I maybe get a discount?
He's kind of got some balls though. Like, I don't remember the last time I said to anyone, like, can I maybe get a discount? Because I can't seriously afford that. Or I don't want to pay that.
The world is that you wouldn't find a display case still better safe on your hand. Wait, please don't do it. I'm sorry, it was only a joke. Even if the glass isn't completely broken, abnormal tremors will summon security.
Oh my god, I thought you, I'm so sorry.
Like, what are you doing?
Okay. What's the price?
That item sells for this much.
For this? It's only about as strong as the
how do
Venom.
you even get that much money? That is ridiculous amounts. Like, it's as I say before, people just completely profit off of the fact that these dungeons exist, and it's exactly what would happen.
But what I saw goes far beyond strength. The magic I sensed in the assessment lab, the athleticism he showed outside of it. Seems he's still improving even though his reawakening should have long passed.
Exactly. This guy's smart. He's gonna figure it out.
What if he didn't reawaken? Can a hunter whose strength grows over time really exist?
He's gotcha. He's figuring it out. It must be really difficult for them though, to have somebody just kind of come along like this who's able to level up, whereas they're used to being the strong ones all the time. Like, it's not fair, really.
Could you people get
Bro! Jinho Yu reporting in, boss. Your sidekick is back.
Yes! Sidekick for the win!
This guy and I are going on that week-long work trip tomorrow.
Like as in tomorrow morning? What do you mean?
What do I mean? You know, that job.
Come on, don't be so stupid. You know what he's talking about. Can you please tell him though, like, what's happened with your dad? Nah, he's taken off, doesn't matter.
Wait, I thought Tusk had 4 bodyguards. Where's the last one? I forgot about that guy since I kind of put him through the ceiling. 3 should be fine since you're all pretty tough. You, stay behind and keep watch. I'm entrusting you with Gina.
Aww. It's kind of mental though, isn't it? How he gets these things and then it's like, you need to stay behind and look after her. Yeah, I'll just slip on in there. It's normal.
Might make the city a bit safer, come to think of it.
You could be a real hero with all the magic power that you have and all of your shadows.
What's this job at the DS Tower? Yesterday, you mentioned it would be a week-long thing.
Yeah, I guess you could call it training.
You're saying you're trying to get even stronger? Why do that after earning an S rank, though?
Why not?
Maybe there's something above an S rank. Maybe you can be like S plus or something. And anyway, why should you ever stop improving yourself?
Put a cape with wind. That'll keep the heat off nicely. The demon's castle is waiting. Let's get it.
Yes, let's do it. Okay, I'm so excited for this. I feel like we've had such a come down. I'm ready to get back into it.
Time to pick up where we left off. Warp to the 75th floor.
I feel like he's so cocky though. Should I be afraid for him? Like, do we think he could ever actually fall down?
What's really surprising is how long he would. That's strange.
What's strange, dear?
It's getting dark.
Are you alright?
Oh. Okay. That's surprising.
Time for a test drive. You're up, Tusk.
Yeah, let's go! Let's see what you're like on our side. Look at the size of him though. It's like Attack on Titan. That's it. Don't be intimidated. You got this. Oh! Is it gonna get him? Just one hit. Job done.
Blown clean off its feet.
That's
after
Jesus! Oh my god!
I'll be more strategic with that move in the future, but yeah. The sphere of avarice is all yours, Tusk.
Oh my god. There's always a big part of me that's like, should one guy have this much power? I don't know.
It's the eternal sleep disease.
That's correct. It typically begins as abrupt spells of drowsiness, then eventually transitions into a lasting coma.
And how was I infected with this disease?
Most likely from prolonged exposure to mana.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? God, imagine knowing that. What a horrible disease.
Nothing beats a peaceful afternoon, huh?
Yeah, you said it. Wanna use what's left of it to fish?
We're on patrol. No slacking. Got it? Huh?
Also, why would you say fish? Fishing takes ages. Uh-oh.
1. Slay every enemy they encounter in their search. 2. Report to me if they find an entry permit. I am missing out on some loot this way, but I make much faster progress in exchange.
And also you get to just sit on the sidelines and chill. It's the best way to be.
Something's destroying the shadows, and fast. Looks like it's Squad A. But I didn't think any of these demons would be a problem for my high orcs. Gotta call them back, they're getting thrashed. Let's see why. Come on.
Oh, this is so exciting. Who could it be? Oh.
Tusk Squad was the one closest to Squad A when it went down. So why go after Squad B next? They're weaker, sure, but they were further away. If this enemy realized they couldn't beat Tusk, they must possess some level of intelligence.
Yeah, which you wouldn't really expect in this moment. Wait. Oh? No!
Makes sense.
How are you so calm about this?
Shadow squads were annihilated.
Like, seriously? I don't want to be calm about this.
You know, I've always wondered.
A demon knight.
Like you feel fear.
Oh my.
I guess I have my answer.
Oh my god. It's so difficult. It's like, this show is just so good, honestly. There's like little things that they do in this show. And like, for example, the way he just like was breathing at the end there, and the way that like he goes from such a calm, and in fact, you know what? He's always calm, which is really quite strange, actually, because I feel like surely he must feel stressed at some point, but it's like he knows that he is always in control of every single situation. I'm just kind of like, he blows me away constantly. I'm a little bit concerned for Jinho because of his dad, and it's a shame because he just wants to kind of do his own thing, but for such a long time all he wanted was to impress his dad and kind of come out from underneath his brother's like shadow and just all of that. And yeah, I always feel bad for him, so I hope that he's gonna be okay anyways. And hopefully his sister will be okay, because everyone knows now that you are an S rank, and I can't imagine life being that simple for an S rank. But hey, time will tell and what is going to happen. You know, I worry about who he is as a person, and I worry that he's going to actually change into something dark himself. I don't know. I do think about it, because even though his reasoning for why he's doing things is like the whole heart's in the right place kind of thing, I worry about who he's going to become. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today for some more solo leveling, and I will be back this weekend for episode 8. It's heating up and it's getting very exciting. Thank you for watching. Bye.